The sleepy ninja with impeccable taste in animal-based hoodies, who is an Anemo Claymore sub-DPS support healer, and typically not considered the MVP of the game, unless of course, you're a filthy casual mobile player. How do you sleep at night? Probably not well, with nightmares of chasing after crystal flies. Well, time for some sweet dreams, as Sayu allows you to sneak right up and grab them. It speaks for how bad crystal flies are on mobile that this just might make her an S tier character. And the S stands for Sonic. Let's talk about weapons. Personally, I think the Wolf's Gravestone is her best in slot due to the party buff it provides. I originally thought I'd be putting the Skyward Pride here, but no, I think the Gravestone pips it this time. For 4-star weapons, you're kinda spoilt for choice. The Rain Slasher gives you Elemental Mastery, which is incredibly good at C6 and the best in slot at C6. The Big Wet Fish, also known as the Luxurious Sea Lord, increases your burst damage. The Favonius Greatsword will help you with energy, and the Sacrificial Greatsword is also very useful. For the free-to-play weapons, both the Nagamasa and the Archaic have their benefits, but I would lean to the Nagamasa as I think it's the best choice for her in general. As for 3-star weapons, the Blood Tainted and Skyrider are okay, but nothing really stands out. The Artefactos. Let's all be honest, Viridescent's nuts, and Maiden works on Sayu as well, but if you aren't wanting the pain of that grind, Sayu is a decent choice for 2-piece of Wanderers, 2 or 4 Noblesse or Gladiator, all of which can be obtained through the Strongbox. But if you've got to grind artifacts for the Strongbox, you may as well check out the Viridescent Maiden Domain. On the other hand, if you're running Sayu mostly for heals, the Clam is another choice. It is better suited to other characters, requires a lot of working around her passive by swirling, and Viridescent or Maidens are better options. If you're playing with 4-star artifacts, the Instructors is the one for her. The stat split you want is attack percent or elemental mastery on your sands, anemo damage or elemental mastery on your goblet, and crit rate, crit damage or elemental mastery on your circlet. You could also run healing bonus here if you want. The substats are crit rate, crit damage, elemental mastery, attack percent, and energy recharge in that order. And you are going to want some recharge, some attack percent, and some elemental mastery. Ninja Talent Sonic no Jutsu! It's very simple. The burst, then the skill. Don't even bother with her attack unless you want every stat at least 6 or want a meme physical DPS build. I'll also discuss her passives. Silencer Secret is what allows you to sneak up on crystal flies and other creatures. Someone More Capable allows you to heal with your swirls. No Work Today increased your burst heal, and its damage AoE. Constellations. C1 is incredibly important. It removes the only downside of the burst, allowing it to heal and damage at the same time. C4 helps manage the massive 80 cost burst, and Sayu does prefer Elemental Mastery over Energy Recharge. C6 is insane, making her burst benefit from Elemental Mastery, as each point will give a 0.2% attack increase and a 3 HP increase. So yeah, C6 Sayu gets a little crazy. If you have a C6 Sayu, you want Elemental Mastery Sand, Elemental Mastery Circlet, and an Elemental Mastery Goblet. You can stick with the Anemo Goblet if you want, but I think Elemental Mastery pips it for C6. Now for team comps. Here's a little tricky. She's Anemo, so she kind of works in any element diverse team. And she works as a healer, so she can slot into loads of teams, but she is a very common swirl partner for Zhao, as she can battery him and trigger the resonance. She's also brilliant on freeze teams with the likes of Ganyu and Mona, as well as being a brilliant partner for Yoimiya. So really, Sayu's in a position where she can slot into many teams. So what are you waiting for? Roll up into a ball or something and speed away? I don't know, I felt like I needed a Sonic joke, but I'm not very funny, so instead you get this weird rambling. If you hate weird rambling and love quick builds, check out the other builds I've got where I probably won't ramble as much. If you love watching someone get easily distracted by something while running around Teyvat, then check me out on Twitch at twitch.tv/freefallpandas. Come and join the panda party. Freefall Panda. Outa!